Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial. Today we are going to learn about the stop using ng for everything made at the let in Angular. Those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe my channel. And if you like the video, please do like, share and comment on my video. Let's get started. So why we use let? Okay. So Angular templates often get messy when working with the observables and the temporary logic, right? So you end up with the deeply nested ngIf, ng container and duplicate logic, right? So before you are using like this, ng container, ng if, then ngIf, async task, deeply nested, okay? So after the cleanup, it look like this, okay? So we are going to use let. What is let? Let is a new control flow syntax in Angular 17 plus that lets you to create scoped variables inside your templates. It's like using the let in the JavaScript, but in your HTML. How does it work? At the rate let unpacks data like observables, perform calculations, and defines variables all within the template. At the rate let. Okay, so this is you can see the syntax, right? It replaces ngIf observable async as well. It keeps the template flat and the readable. Here you can see that each at the rate let is scoped only to the block. Okay, so like we have defined the users and the task in the ngIf. Here you can see that this one. So here you can see we have defined like this: let users and this unwrap the users and the task. These lines unwrap async values without nested containers. Okay, let define the derived variables, any kind of computation if you want to do, let do it like this. Okay, so we can declare the intermediate values like task count and the completion right in the template. No need to clutter the component. Okay, conditional rendering you can use with the help of the at the rate if. Okay, you have completed such much, that much of completion, and the user or the admin. Okay, cleaner and the more readable than the nested ngIf and the ng container. Okay, so here we have some of the features. Let's take a look and then we'll dive into the code level. Okay, so observable unwrapping before let, ngIf observable with let, async as var. Let variable like this nested ng container is a mess before let, and with the let you can do the flat readable assignments. Okay, conditional display, extra ng container or ngIf, use at the if blocks, elegant and the scoped. Component clutter requires utility functions in the TS before let. You can compute in the template. Readability, hard to follow the deeply nested HTML, but in the declarative or a linear structure. But don't do that the computation and the calculation all over the component, but little bit you can do on the template side, not all. If the logic is too much complex, then you have to move that logic into your component based. Okay, so let's see how we have done this implementation. Okay, so this is a structure that we have built in. So here we have app user service.ts, task service.ts, dashboard. All are in the user dashboard component.ts, HTML, app config, main.ts. So this is the file that we are going to use it. Okay. So first of all, we have the dashboard, then the dashboard HTML. So here you can see that we have defined the users task and do the computation over here. Okay, so here you can see that welcome email is there. You have the three tasks, you have completed 67% of your task, and if you're the admin, so it will go give you the edit settings. Okay, so if user is admin, then edit site settings. So this is the template file. Okay, with the use of the let. Okay, and then we have a ts file. So here we have the core files we have to import, and then we have a selector, we have a standalone. This is a standalone component, no need to declare. Imports common module template we have passed. So first of all, we have a dashboard component observable holding the current users data. How, where? So for this one we have to go with the services that we have created. User services, this is the current user with id, name, email, and is admin. Because its admin is there, so its admin is true, right? So this is a service that we have created. Then we have a task. Okay, so only the two tasks are completed, one is not completed. So these are the two services that we are going to use in our dashboard component. Okay, so observable holding the current users data, observable holding the list of the tasks assigned to the user. Okay, so these are the observables, right? Now inject the services for fetching the data. So user task and the task services. Okay, so here we have user task and the new services. Okay, and then we have defined on ng init life cycle hook, we have to initialize the data when the component loads. Okay, so this is the data that we are going to load. So fetch the current user, mock observable in this case, fetch the user's task list, mocked observable as well. Okay, now here we have the completed task percentage with task length completed and the total we are going to return it. Okay, so this is the computation that we have done. And after that we have a routes, so you can define the routes like this. Okay, in the route.ts. Okay, and in the main.ts, in the app component is already there, and there is a one more file that is app config. So here we have to define the routes. Okay, that we have already done that part. Okay, and the provide zone detection already is all, everything is there. Okay, and there is one more thing, I guess there is no, I think that's it. So these are the files, and this is the importance of let. If you are using in your project, hope it will make your code base neat, clean, and readable form. Okay, and you can avoid with the help of the ngIf directive with nested ng container or something. Okay, so hope you understand and like the video. If you like the video, please do like, share, and comment on my video. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on my video. Have a nice day.